Here's the lineup for your 2011 Pens Elite.
Number 1, Squishy Evans, St. Killian's Parish School.
Number 12, Maddox Pegley, Todd Wayne Elementary. Number 14, Grayson Baru, and I go to Elwood City School District.
Number 21, Ty Avoya, Fort Charlie Elementary. My number's 24. My name is Andrew Hazelcoat, and I go to Mars Elementary. 28, Hunter Stillwagon, West Mifflin School District.
Number 34, Austin Tunick, Hayden Elementary.
47, Isaac Helsel, Knox School.
Number 58, Boyden Yolitz from McCormick Elementary.
Number 61, Ryan Moore, Hayden Elementary.
Number 63, Brody Straub, Avalon Elementary.
I'm number 83, Lucas Ashley, and I go to Mars Area School District.
Number 89, Philip Palladino, J.H. Brooks Elementary.
97, Nathan Goldberg, Penn Trafford.
Good evening, Penguin fans, and welcome to the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex in Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania, for the second of two games between the Cincinnati Cyclones and your Pittsburgh Penguins Elite, Team Nooch. This is game 2 of 2 today, game 4 on the weekend for your Pens Elite. They're going to work on getting that scoring going, folks. A little bit of a struggle bus on the scoreboard so far. They have 1 goal in those 3 games, but I just feel it. Looking at the warm-up, they're buzzing right now. Buzzing around. I think we're going to get a couple in this one. We're on the Cavestro rink here at the Lemieux Center. See the ads for the Excel Hockey Academy there. That's the Excel locker room. A program run by the Penguins in conjunction with the North Catholic High School. As we take a look around at the Lemieux Center here, we'll give you a little better up above view. All right, we should be ready to go here. Yeah, the camera is set up. And the Pens are about to take the ice.
Let's go, Pipeline! Come on!
A shout out to the parent organization. Pittsburgh Penguins got their first 2 points today. A shootout victory over rival Washington Capitals. The Pens are going to start Kumnik, Goldberg, and Palladino, Pegley and Baru, your defense, and Isaac Helsel in net. Play cut off by Pegley at the blue line. He looks to the middle. Battle on the boards. And out come the Cyclones. They're into the offensive zone, left wing side. Centering pass taken by Kumnik right to a Cyclone off his stick, and it's sent into the corner. Worked up to the point. Kept there, turned back. Baru in after it. He sends it up to the point. Palladino pressures there. Now Kumnik. Spinning out of it, the Cyclone defense. That pops free. It's Goldberg there. Goldberg pressures, but it's played in further behind Helsel's Baru. He'll take over in the left corner. Popped forward right to a stick. Firing. Post. No goal. That hit the crossbar or post and bounces out. Cyclones try to keep it in. Pens clear the zone. We're a minute 10 in. Cyclones up the right wing side this time. Centering pass cut off by Palladino. Now Ulowitz. Looks like Kumnik was able to get a change. The other 4 for the Pens still out there. That puck cleared, and the Pens will look to get the rest of the players off. Good line change there for the remaining 4. Ulowitz in on the pressure. A breakout pass down the right side. That's in offside, no call. Lohr gets control now. Hassenkope chips it back to Lohr. He'll battle on the wall. Ulowitz will support. Nice puck support there by the Pens. His breakout pass is behind Lohr. Rimmed around behind by the Cyclones. It'll be Straube on the right wing. Lifted up, and a field goal over the, well, not quite a field goal, that's over the net. Played up and out over the glass. Hassenkope with the Flosberry flop. Hopefully you learned about that when you were in gym class, if you're like me 30 years ago. Ulowitz to take the draw. He's got Lohr and Straub up front. Hassenkope and Avolia the D. Little Cotton Eye Joe being spun by DJ Jazzy Straube. Ulowitz and Lohr go to get the puck. Coming off the walls of Cyclone. Trips over a stick and on comes Avolia. He's out of the Penguins' end. Sent right back in by the Clones. It'll be Hassenkope this time. He'll break it out to the right. Straub there. His centering pass looking for Ulowitz. It's picked off and in comes a Cyclone. A little stick work by Hassenkope forces the play into the corner, and the Pens will reverse sides, getting it to Lohr. He'll try to come out. Pop to the middle. Hassenkope there. Knocked off his stick. Firing one just wide of the goaltender Helsel. A centering pass cut off nicely by Avolia and played up to the half wall. Stopped at the blue line. A little bank off the boards and into the left corner. It's all Cyclones early in this one. I don't think they've gotten a shot yet, though. 3 minutes and most of it in the Pens' end. That shot comes in. Blocked out front by Avolia, but it is sitting there for the rebound. Avolia got the shot block with the skates, but he couldn't find the biscuit. And that gets popped in behind Helsel. An early 1-0 lead. The Cyclones have definitely carried play early. Pens are going to look to counter that here. Pens need some zone time. Kumnik still wagging, and Palladino will be tasked with that. Face-off won by the Cyclones. Played back to the defenseman Zachi. Zachi and Peglin on D. Picked off by Stillwagon. In comes Kumnik. He's around one. He's on his backhand. Looks to center. Stillwagon there. Oh! Stopped by the stick What a save. Great rush there. The dish by Kumnick found Stillwagon, and he was just robbed of the tying goal. Centering pass by Cincinnati. They take possession into the corner. Cleared up by and off the stick of Helsel. Nice play by him. Played back to the point. Kept in there by Cincinnati. This Cincinnati team keeping it in the Penn's end. They're made up of 10s and 11s. The team's coming from Cincinnati, but they're made up of a tri-state area. Kids from Indiana, Kentucky, and Ohio on the team. Kept in at the blue line. Cleared around by Pegley. Picked off by the Cyclones. Lots of zone time early here. Kept in the zone, played in behind. Cyclones will win the race there. Bodied by Pegley. Down goes both players. Following on is Kumnick, and he'll skate it out. Hit a nice pass on his last rush. This one's broken up at center ice. It pops free to Pegley. Pegley will play it off the boards for Palladino. He advances it for Zacchi. Zacchi up ice again. As a defenseman, he's doing an excellent job pinching in and joining the rush. Hopefully it doesn't cost him on the backhand here. One-on-one against Baru. Round one, going to the backhand. Sent it just wide. Centering pass comes free. That shot, stick save by Helsel. And out comes Palladino, weaving up through center. He loses control. He tackles a player, headed down into the boards, and the Pens are going to go to the penalty kill early. Played into the right wing corner, collected by the Cyclones. Spinning out of one there. Shot in on Helsel. He has it covered. The Pens will get possession, and Palladino is going to go to the box for a tackle. Ulowitz and Goldberg, Hassenkope, and Baru, the penalty killers for the Pens. They're going to call it interference on Pegley at 9:25, so the Pens will be on the penalty kill about a third of the way through period number one. Cyclones get possession, driving in front. Nice pad save by Helsel. Rebound there. That stays out. A wraparound attempt. Helsel down, spun around, shot sent wide. Centering pass comes the whole way through to the point. That pass turned over, and there's Goldberg. Goldberg out of the zone. Carries it up the right. 1-on-5 entering the zone. It's turned back the other way. Ulowitz's pressure forces a turnover to Baru. Down goes a Cyclone. Out comes Hassenkope. Hassenkope up the left wing side. Carrying into the offensive zone for the Pens, shorthanded. Works it towards the net. Cut off there and cleared back out. Cyclones will look to get their power play going again. Pens able to get at least one of the defensemen off. Avolia on now. Avolia carries in behind. He stops and starts. Creates a good bit of space there. Works it to Ulowitz. Ulowitz spins it on his backhand for Goldberg. That's cut off. Down goes a Penguin and a Cyclone. Battle on the wall. Worked out to the middle. Wide open and firing up high. On the power play. The breakout attempt by the Pens failed. It was picked up. Two players fell down, and the centering pass comes across, finding a wide open Cyclone in the high slot right between the hashes. And that shot on the power play makes it 2-0 Cincinnati. 8:17 to play in the first period. Kumnick on the draw. Cyclones get control, spin out of it. Cut off by Zacchi. Somebody loses a stick. It's Zacchi's stick that went flying. The Pens able to force it all the way down in the Cyclones' end. You have Lohr with the pressure. Carried in behind by the Cyclones' defense. Off the wall, pops free to Kumnick. The pressure of Lohr forces the turnover. Kept at the blue line by Avolia. He'll send it deep into the left wing corner. Pens will go in after it. It'll be Kumnick with the pressure this time. The Cyclones look to turn. Right there's Lohr. It hops over his stick, and out come the Cyclones. They're up to center ice. Flipped into the Penn's end, cut off by Zachi, and he'll run the breakout from there. He looks up ice, finds Kumnik off his stick into the Cyclone end. Left wing corner for the Pens. Work back to Avoli at the point. He looks to go D to D, and it's right to a Cyclone. They're in by themselves. A breakaway here. To the backhand. Fought off by Helsel. Rebound there. Dug for, and it's buried. Helsel got the first one off the pad, but the Pens were unable to clear the rebound, and that's tapped in behind Helsel, giving the Cyclones a 3-0 lead here in period number 1 on the rush. Ulowitz to take the draw. Won by Cincinnati, worked to Pegley. Pegley plays it up, but not out. Kept in. Cleared out the center by Pegley. He stays with the play. The Cyclones will regroup. They'll reverse sides. Another reversal. Finally dumped into the left wing side. The Pens break out past the stick of Palladino. This one off of Palladino and in onto the wall. Skating into it, a Cyclone. Cincinnati working it back into that left wing corner. Baru battle there. Down goes Palladino. Worked out to the point. Ulowitz cuts off a centering pass. That shot from the point skitters wide of the net. Cleared by Baru, gathered in by Cincinnati. It has been all Cincinnati early in this one. Cleared up off the wall by Pegley to Stillwagon. He's able to exit the zone. It's all the way down. Is it far enough for icing? It will be. That faceoff will come back to the left of Isaac Helsel. It'll be Kumnik to take the faceoff for the Penguins. Pops it free to Hasenkope. He skates up the left side, fends off a defender and chases the puck down. Curls in, centers. Cleared by Cincinnati, but picked up by Kumnik. He'll use the body to protect. Looks to spin out of it. Chips it over to Hasenkope. He's pinned against the wall. 2-on-2 battle. Goldberg into support. Out of it comes Kumnik. He'll try a wraparound, no good. And back come the Cyclones. They got a 2-on-1. Work to the right. Try to get it back. Avolia with the skate there to cut it off. Now Straub intercepts the attempted centering pass and places it into the corner. Picked up there by Cincy. Worked out wide to Goldberg. Goldberg will go around 1. Looking to go around 2. It just knocked off of his stick. And the Pens will regroup again. Hasenkope with it. He flicks it up off the wall. In behind is Kumnik skating into it. He's around 1. Tries to tip it past the second. That kid's stick in the way there. And a breakout pass sends a Cyclone in on another breakaway. Diving and making the save, Helsel. But we get a trip from behind. And I don't believe they're calling a penalty shot. Hasenkope pressures from behind. He had a clear path. That was pretty generous not to have a penalty shot on that one. The Pens instead will go to the penalty kill. Maybe Seven Fields Wealth Management should have sponsored the penalty kill. Get more airtime. Won by Cincinnati. Defenseman sets it up, looks opposite side. That shot fanned on. Pressure from Ulowitz forces it to Lohr. Lohr skating it out of the Penguins' end. He's knocked down, no call. He's slow to get up, but he will get up. Back in his own end is Pegley. Pegley turns behind his net. Looks to work it around to Ulowitz. Ulowitz plays it into the corner. Pens killing a penalty here. Works it up to the point. That shot from the point blocked off by Pegley. He'll gather behind and cleared around to the left wing side. Right wing side. Gathered there and sent deeper by Cincinnati. Pegley back to it. Pegley tries to exit again. Cut off by the point one more time. They walk in. Pressure comes from the Pens this time. That was dangerous in the first game. Pens learned from that a little bit. Battle in front of the net. Gathered in by Cincinnati. Work to the half wall. Popped in. Clear. Jumps free just over the stick of a Cyclone. Gathered in by Ulowitz. He'll reverse to the left wing corner. Palladino gets there. Intercepted by the Cyclone. Sent to the net and cleared by Ulowitz. All the way down. It will be icing. USA Hockey rules, unlike the National Hockey League. You are not permitted to ice it on the penalty kill. It will be an icing, and the puck will come the whole way back into your end. The Pens have 38 seconds left on the penalty to Hassenkope. 3:31 to play in the game. Still wagging out to take the draw. Face-off won by Cincinnati. Pressured by Baru. He's able to dislodge the puck and work it to Stillwagon. He turns it for the point, kept there. Shot comes in off Goldberg. Pops right free to center point. That shot blocked out front by Baru. Gathered by the Cyclones. Dog in the puck. Work back to the point. Stepping into one. Shot just wide. Puck pops free. Centering pass. Backhander. Comes off Helsel and in the net. A backhand shot from the slot. A centering pass from behind the cage. Cyclones picked up the rebound. Got it in behind. And a centering pass that came out right in front of the net. That backhander just caught the left pad of Helsel and then off the post and in. And it's 4-0 Clones. 3:02 left. I don't know. I believe it was a power play goal. Face-off won by Cincinnati. They work it back into the Pens' end. Cleared up to center by Palladino. Giving chase is Kumnik. Back come the Cyclones. Straub there to pressure. He and Pegley work the puck forward. A fanned-on shot leaves it free in the Cyclone end. A little interference there. Nice job by the defense of the Cyclones. Puck comes out, gathered by Baru. He'll skate with it, peeling back to his own end. Chips it up for Kumnik. He's pressured immediately. Still manages to maintain possession. He's around a fallen defender. It pops free. Palladino there. He swipes at it, rolls off his stick. The Cyclones look to clear, but Pegley there to keep it in. Pens looking to apply some pressure now in the second, or at the end of the first period. Shot up and cleared all the way down. It will be icing if it's far enough, and it is. Oh, they'll call it off at the last possible second. Way to give him a lot of warning about that one. Work to Straub. He's unable to clear. Played back in the right corner. Maru there to get it. He'll work it to Palladino on the left side. Looking to exit the zone. 3 Cyclones close on the puck, and they come away with it. Centering pass cut off by Pegley. Back come the Pens, 3-on-2 if they hurry. Work to the outside for Kumnik. Back checking Cyclones, even the score up. They force the turnover and back they come. Pegley on the puck. Penguins have fallen down behind the play. In the zone come the Cyclones. A shot from outside, gloved by Helsel, held on to. Nice save there by Isaac. Minute 19 to play. Ulowitz. Still wagging and low. Avoli and Hassenkope, your D pair. Worked in behind the Penguins' net. Cleared by Lohr, shot all the way down. This one might get on net. It will, no icing. Cyclones look to break it out. Hassenkope there. He's bumped but able to play it further into the Pens' end. It pops free to Lohr. His shot just wide of the net. Work to Ulowitz. It pops free. Avoli there. He fires just wide off a skate. Ulowitz back to pressure. 40 seconds left in the period. They work it out to center. A nice back check by Lorzy. Breaks up what could have been a 2-on-0. 2 Cyclones down. Pops free to Ulowitz. Now it's Hasenkope. He's into the offensive zone. He spins 360. And they play catch back and forth from the red line to the blue line. Cyclones in the middle of a change. It pops free, it'll be Avolia. Avolia in his own end, D to D, Ulowitz. Sends it up for Stillwagon, just past his stick. That horn will end the first period of play. For period number 2. Puck work back to the blue line, knocked back out into neutral ice by Pegley. Pressure from the Penguins forces a turnover. It'll be Kumnik. Kumnik up the right. Carries into the middle, looks, sends one into the middle for Palladino. It's just off his stick. Unable to get the shot through. Played back to the point. Zachy with a cannon fires just wide. Goldberg will get there. He plays it back to the point. That's Pegley. He keeps it in, but only briefly, and back come the Cyclones around one Penguin defender, pulling in front, shooting off the side of the cage. Centering pass, cut off by Zachy. Zachy in behind, he clears it up and all the way down. It will not go for icing. Fails to reach that goal line, so Kumnik will be there to pressure. Kumnik and Goldberg. Kumnik able to get control. Pressure from both those players. Kumnik with the puck looking to center. One hand on his stick, it rolls off. Gathered by the Cyclones, and they look to reverse. Flowing to the puck, but falling down. 2 Penguins run into each other. And a Cyclone. One of the Penguins struggling to get up. He does get up. The Penguins' defense break up the play. Still 2 Pens in the Cyclone end. Pens are playing 3-on-5 right now. Pegley takes a shot off the leg. He looks fallen. Goldberg will go back to get it. Goldberg gets control, plays it up to Palladino. Palladino up the right. Penguins with a lot more pressure early in this one. Zachy follows on. Now Palladino. Ultimately, it's the Cyclones that come out with it. Look for a stretch pass. That gets the whole way through, cleared nicely by Baru. Now to Zachy. Zachy, the defenseman, in the offensive zone, carrying it on the rush. Playing it up to the right of the goalie. Gathered in and worked up. The Cyclones come out of the zone. A back-checking Baru breaks up the play. But the Cyclones spin it into the right wing corner. Hasenkope in to get it. Centering pass. Cut off. Cincinnati gets possession on the half wall. Battle ensues. Hasenkope able to work it up to Lohr. Lohr gets it back to Ulowitz. The Pens will try to regroup, playing it over for Baru. Baru turns with it. He's around 2 of the Cyclones. Comes up through center. knocked off his stick before he could exit the zone, but Lohr gets there and completes the zone exit. Cincinnati puts it right back in. The Pens will knock it right back out again. Carried up the right by Lohr. Cleared into the right side by Cincinnati. No ice. We have a delayed call, maybe a holding the stick call. As one of the players was trying to, we'll call a hook. Was trying to pull the stick out of somebody's hand. But instead, look at my favorite call. Hooking is the call. And as you can see on your screen, we're going to head to the Seven Fields Wealth Management Power Play. Face-off won by the Penguins, back to Avolia. Sent into the Cyclone end. They'll give chase. It's Stillwagon and Straub with Goldberg up front on the power play. The breakout by the Cyclones gets back to center, but there's Avolia. He'll skate with it back into his own end. Looking to break out. Looking for Zachi. It pops free to him. He'll play it forward. Pens end up with a battle at center ice. Plenty of support there for the Penguins. Ultimately, Zachi comes away with it. He throws it into the offensive zone and gives chase. It'll pop free to Straub. Straub challenged, and the Cyclones work it back to center. It'll be Avolia to Goldberg up to Straub. Played forward for Stillwagon. Chased in the corner by Zachi. Brought on and cleared, but gathered in by the Pengs. Played forward to Avolia. The Cyclones exit. All the Pens defense deep in the zone, but a back-checking Goldberg breaks the play up. Straub will get to it, and the Pens will look to regroup. 40 seconds left on the power play. 10:30 to play in the period. 4-0 Cyclones lead, and they turn with one shorthanded. Turning right into trouble, though. In on Helsel. He'll cover. We'll get a whistle. The Pens will get a much-needed line change. 30 seconds left on the power play. It'll be Kubnik on the draw, won by the Cyclones, sent towards the net. Centering pass broken up by the Penguins D. Cyclones get control, but the pressure of Baru knocks it to Palladino. He sends it all the way down. No icing, and it'll be set up by the Cyclone goalie. Played the puck a couple times in the first period. Very impressive, that young man, with his ability to play the puck at a young age. Puck cleared by the Cyclones, and that'll, as you can tell, end our Seven Fields Wealth Management power play. Pens will work the puck into the offensive zone, though. Palladino carries. Kubnik sends it towards the net. It goes wide. Cut off by Lohr. Lohr fires one at the net, blocked by a defenseman. Gathered in by Palladino. He spins a centering pass. That's intercepted, and back come the Cyclones. Hegley's stick there to break up what could have been a dangerous play, as that young man had quite a bit of speed flying through the neutral zone. The Cyclones will regroup. Try to gain the zone. Pegley there to break it up. He looks for Kubnik. The Cyclones send it right back to Pegley. He'll clear it off the back wall for Baru. Skips past his stick. Picked up by the Cyclones. They send it into the middle. Looking, firing off the pad. Rebound there. Helsel got the first one, but it came off his pad just to the left of the goal, and it's tapped in for number 5 on the evening. .8:53 to play. Pens get a line change. Looking to find the back of the net. Played into the Penguin end. Avolia clears it right back out. Cyclones pick it up at center. They play it off the boards, but they are offside. Offside play at the Penguins' blue line will give us a neutral zone faceoff. The Cyclones in white with red shoulders, black pants, white socks, black and red stripes, and black helmets. In game 2, your Penguins are in gold. Gold jerseys with a Penguin logo on the chest. Black pants with gold stripes, gold socks with black stripes, and you guessed it, those iconic gold Penguins elite helmets. We have another offside play. Face off just outside the Pens blue line. Won by Cincinnati and sent back in. Right side this time. Hasenkope to get it. Works it to the left. He'll spin and try to get it to Straub. Played further behind by Cincinnati. Hasenkope will battle there. Works it to Straub. Straub looks to break it out. Gets it up past to Ulowitz. Ulowitz finds Goldberg. They may have a 2-on-1. Rolls off Goldberg's stick, but he sticks with it. Ultimately, Cincinnati comes away and enters the Penguins zone onside. Played in behind to Avolia. Avolia gets possession. He slows it down and fakes one way, goes the other. Nice breakout pass to Goldberg. He's got it. He cuts to the middle. Tracked down from behind. Maintains possession. Works it into the left side of the Cincinnati zone. A centering pass. Skating after it, Straub. Straub looks to center from the right wing side this time. He'll battle there. Cincinnati looks to clear. It's behind the breaking center, but all the way through the defenseman. He'll tip it forward no further than Hasenkope. He'll work it over to Ulowitz. Ulowitz hops into the offensive zone, spinning one towards Goldberg. That play sent back out to Hasenkope. He'll keep it in. A fake. Knocked off his stick, though, and in comes the Cyclones on a breakaway. Helsel out the challenge, and he gobbles that one up beautifully. In the midsection, and holds for a whistle. Beautiful stop there by Helsel. D-zone draw. Face-off won by Cincinnati. Sent back in on net. Work down to the corner, a weird bounce off the wall, gathered by Cincinnati. They look to center. That's off Zachi. Cleared to Lohr. Lohr spins around. Stick lift. Cincy with the possession, centering pass, and that's another dandy by the Penguin goalie. Beautiful play by Cincinnati. But Helsel equal to the task. Puck work to the defenseman. That shot blocked by Stillwagon. Centering pass pops the whole way through. That shot blocked. Second shot sent wide. Palladino will be there to get it. He looks to break it out off a skate. Gathered in and kept in behind. Right wing corner. Worked low to high by Cincinnati. Shot comes in from the point. Deflects off 2 and wide. Worked by the Penguins to the half wall, but kept in by Cincinnati again. 6 minutes to play in the second period. Puck free at the side of the net. Chipped wide. Chasing after it, Lohr. He's unable to get to it before the Cyclones, and they spin off the wall. Pens pinned in their end again. Cyclones work it to the middle. A shot in. Helsel with the first save. Diving for the second one. It stays out. Helsel without his stick. And we're going to have a penalty. A roughing call. 5:32 to play. And it'll be Palladino to the sin bin. And the Pens will be back on the penalty kill. Kubnik on the draw, wins it forward to Goldberg. He shoots it down the left side. He's got a step. He's got Hassenkope with him. Goldberg down, falls in the corner, and back come the Cyclones. They clear it up and all the way down the ice. No icing. Puck in behind the Penguins net. Two Penguins there do battle. That one skips free out in front. Off the stick of a Penguin defenseman in behind. Two Penguin defensemen trying to help the goalie get his stick back. Helsel gets it. Cyclones with the puck up high. Centering pass. Pops free. Penguin slapped it out of the zone. Fell hard into the boards, but he's okay. I think that was Baru. And clearing it up. And shooting just wide are the Cyclones. Cyclones work it in the Pens corner. It's difficult for me to see down there. I know there's a battle on the half wall, and it looks like it's Kubnik clearing the zone. And it will not be an ice. Just getting there. A clearing attempt by the Cyclones, cut off by Hassenkope. Pops free to Baru. He's up the left. He fires one towards the net, goes just wide. Cyclones will try to break it up that side. And do just past the reach of a forward at center. And that's all the way down for icing. Penguins with 15 seconds left on the penalty kill, though, of an offensive zone draw. Looking to get out of this penalty without getting scored on. 3:46 to play in the period. Cyclones win the draw, move it up the right side. Carry it into the Pens end and dump it into the corner. Zachi in after it. He'll gain possession, pressured by the Cyclones. They turn it low to high. A shot from the point deflects out in front. Straub gets there. His clearing attempt fails. And a shot from the point deflects in. Just after the penalty had expired. Let me see if that came off a Cyclone or a Penguin here. A shot from the point. The first shot from the point, Straube clears. Second shot from the point, looks like maybe it goes off a Zachi. Changing directions and getting past Helsel. $6-0 Cincinnati. Ulowitz on the faceoff. He wins it and carries it forward with possession into the Cyclone zone. Put into the left wing corner. Gathered there, worked around by the Cyclones, past Ulowitz to Avolia. He's pressured and they send it forward. Zachi there. Zachi pressured, puck pops free, and in come the Cyclones again. This time on the breakaway, a save by Helsel. Work to the wall, center to the center point man. Center point man fires a backhander. Helsel with that one and the rebound. Give him two on that. They try to come out from behind the net. Cut off by Ulowitz, but no further than the point. Another point shot. Low and hard, sent wide of the cage. Cyclones back on it. Cincinnati centers. Sent across the crease. They keep possession. 2:30 to play. The dentist's favorite time. Worked on the half wall, centered again. This one broken up by Zachi, but right to a Cyclone. He'll fire a backhander. That's cut off. They get to another one. Kept in on the right side. Look to the points. Get it down low, and there's the glove of Helsel. Flashing the leather. Pens need to figure out a way to get this puck down into the other end a little bit more. 2:06 to play in period number 2. Still wagging on the draw. Won by the Cyclones, and that's a beaut of a play, folks. Shot from the point is going just wide of Helsel, but it's deflected from just out, like just inside the circles, and it finds its way into the back of the cage. The extra point is good. Cincinnati leads 7-0. Pens win the face-off. Palladino works it into the Cyclone end. They carry him behind their net. Look to break out. Past the stick of Goldberg and Stillwagon, but kept in by the Pens. Sent to the right side. Palladino there to pressure. Nice stick in the way there. Works it forward to Stillwagon. A great keep at the blue line by the Pens. Cyclones gain possession behind the net, and they'll carry it out. Up the right side. Bowling over the Penguin defenseman. At the blue line, and he's down. He took a high, hard shot there. The kid dumped it in. And just went right over top of the defenseman. I've seen that called in the 2010 games a couple times this past weekend, even with the puck. Nothing here. Great trading staff here at the UPMC Lemieux Center, on staff for every one of the Penguins games. Hannah on the ice, I believe it's her. The Penguins do have an athletic trainer on site for every Penguin game. There to evaluate and make sure the players stay safe. Hockey can be a very physical sport, so it's nice to have trained quality professionals. Referee's having a discussion here. It'll be a face-off in the Penguin zone. If that's what the discussion was about, I can help us. I believe it's Stillwagon to take the draw. Won by the Cyclones. Sent in on net, deflection. High and outside. Right wing corner. Gathered and kept in at the point by the Cyclones. It'll be Avolia behind his net. He looks to run the breakout. He gets it to Goldberg. It jumps off his stick. Pops free. Spinning with it. Beautiful cross-ice pass. Stopped by Helsel. Rebound free. Sent towards the net, and that'll get back. That'll get behind the goalie. Cross-ice pass. Helsel got the quick shot. Rebound popped off. And it sat again to the right of the goaltender. Working to get his way back into it. Couldn't get there quick enough. And apparently the Cyclones went for 2 on the extra point, 8-0. Cyclones get control. We're under a minute to play here in period number 2. Played up ice, up the left wing side. Come the Cyclones again, looking cross ice. Get it across. Unable to get the shot off, and Avoli will be there to pick up the puck. He skates up the left. Cut off by Cincinnati, and they're back in the zone. Driving into the middle, looking for a drop pass. Nice play by that young man. He's been impressive in both games. Shot in from the point, cut off by Hassenkope, and he'll look to blaze up ice. 18 seconds to play in the period. He stopped. Makumnik follows on briefly. Played out to center. Avolia. Now Hassenkope. He'll chip it in. Avolia in after it. But the Cyclones clear, and they'll send it all the way down. It will be an ice with 1 second to play. That horn will end the period. We'll go to intermission number 2. Let's run the intros for you, folks. Here's the lineup for your 2011 Pens Elite.
Number 1, Squishy Evans, St. Killian's Parish School.
Number 12, Maddox Pegwee, Togween Elementary. Number 14, Grayson Baru, and I go to Elwood City School District.
Number 21, Ty Avoya, Fort Charlie Elementary. My number's 24. My name is Andrew Hazecoat, and I go to Mars Elementary. 28, Hunter Stillwagon, West Mifflin School District.
Number 34, Austin Tunick, Hayden Elementary. 47, Isaac Helsel, Knox School.
Number 58, Boyden Yolitz from McCormick Elementary. Number 61, Ryan Moore, Hayden Elementary. Number 63, Brody Straub, Avalon Elementary.
I'm number 83, Lucas Ashley, and I go to Mars Area School District.
Number 89, Philip Palladino, J.H. Brooks Elementary.
97, Nathan Goldberg, Penn Trafford.
And we're back for period number 3. Ulowitz on the draw, wins it back to Zachi. Pens will get it up. They started the second period very strong. Let's see if we can start the third the same way. It's 8-0 Cyclones. The Pens need to get one. That puck popped up and into the Penguin bench. Everybody's safe and okay. Nobody getting stitches over there. Ulowitz wins the draw again. Back to Zachi. He moves it forward off the wall. Over to Ulowitz. He looks for Lure. Lure will chase it down on the wall. Turning, protecting with his body. And back come the Cyclones. They're up through center off a skate. Chasing it down in the right wing side. Turning, centering, off a skate. Pops free, and it popped free at the hash mark to number 45. Who finds the back of the cage. I believe we're going to go to a running clock here for the third. Pens trail 9-0. Kumnik, Goldberg, and Straub will be tasked with breaking that goose egg on the board. Let's go, boys. Around one in the right side. Centering pass behind the Cyclone. Cut off by Hassenkope. He'll clear it up to the blue line no further. Gathered there, sent in off the stick of Baru. Nice stop by Helsel, and he'll gather it and get the whistle. Face-off coming to the right of Helsel. Face-off won by the Cyclones. That's deflected in on Helsel, and he comes up with 2 big stops and another cover. Now we'll have a face-off to the left. Puck comes in front of the Pens end, cleared by Baru, chased down by the defenseman for the Cyclones and kept in. Battle goes on there. Boys fight for body position. Work back to the point, spun D to D. Dangerous, Goldberg there, unable to clear the zone. Played back into the right corner for Hasenkope. He'll look up and try to reverse to the left. Cuts back up the middle. Carrying it there, moving it forward. And another one into the coach's bench. That one gloved by Coach Alex Kubnik. We're going to get him some time with Coach Helsel to work on the goalie movements there. Puck worked into the Pens end. It'll be Avolia. Moore blazes into the offensive zone. Cuts across to the right-hand side. Shoots one just wide. Ulowitz in after it. Worked up by the Cyclones. They look to run a stretch pass. They do. It's a 2-on-0. Lohr back checking, making it a 2-on-2. He'll get there. And Helsel comes across with a dandy of a stop. Loses his stick again. Avolia will help him get it back as Zachi's on the rush. He's cut off. The attack of the Clones continue. They're up the left. Firing one. Gloved by Helsel. Knocked down in front and covered. Look at a line change for the Gwins. Just under 11 to play. In the third of 3 periods. The 6th of 6 on the day. Centering pass by Cincinnati, cut off by Hasenkope, flies out of the zone. He's got some space, he carries up the left. He's around one, uses the referee as a screen, cuts to the middle. He'll look, he'll shoot, it's off, it's deflected. Kumnik there, whacking away. Penn's unable to get one the whole way towards the net. Or in on net, it was towards the net, just didn't get the whole way there. Pops free, it's Baru, he'll fire one. It pops free, looking for Goldberg. And it's just past his stick. Gathered again by Baru. This time the breakout up the other side will work for Cincy. They're into the right corner. Dangling there, centering pass comes through. Knocked away by Baru, but right up to the high slot. Another interception by Baru. Turned up towards Goldberg. Players come together there. Goldberg will come out with it, and he'll work it up for Palladino. He tries for Kumnik. Kumnik will try to chase it down into the corner. Giving chase. The Cyclone player with flow gets there. Works it to the opposite corner, and they run another breakout. Baru there. He turns it out of trouble, flips it up, and a battle there. It'll be Palladino and a Cyclone. It's the Cyclones, but they're in offsides. As we approach 9 minutes to play, running clock here from the Lemieux Sports Center. This is a Cinnamon Swirl production. Absolutely no rights reserved. Any rebroadcast or use of this televised broadcast is strictly admitted, not prohibited, admitted. Use it for whatever you want. Talk about it with your friends. Call into the radio shows. Tell them how great it is. Shout out to Zach Pegley running the camera today. Also providing the occasional "Let's go Ox" chant. Centering pass stopped by Helsel. Pens look to clear the zone, sent back in behind the Penguin net. And of course myself, thank you for joining us. The voice of your Penguins, the mouth of Cranberry Township, the man who never shuts up. Jeremy Evans, Pegley gets it out over the line. Lohr skates into it. His pressure forces a turnover. It'll be Straub. Straub gets there, carries it into the offensive zone, looks to center. Cut off by Cincinnati, and they look to go the other way. Up the left side. That pass picked off by Lohr. Pressure from Cincinnati. Pegley will win the race there. Work it nicely to Ulowitz. Ulowitz uses stick and body position to work it out of the Penn's end towards Straube. Play cut off by Cincinnati. Will look to re-enter the zone. And they will do so, but that whistle indicates that someone did so a bit too early. And we will end up with an offside. Face off just outside the Penguin blue line. Kubnik to take it. He's got Goldberg and Stillwagon. Zachi clears it up for Kubnik. Kept in. A 2-on-1 in behind. Centering pass. The pad of Helsel makes the save. But they get the rebound. Helsel with a beautiful left pad save on the first attempt. Kubnik on the draw. Won by Cincinnati. Come on, boys, let's get one. Kubnik will blaze into the right side. Knocked off his stick, but he gets control in the corner. Works it in behind, chases it down there. Turning with it behind the net. He looks out front. Centers for Goldberg. Chopped away. Goldberg gets to it, though, and he'll turn. Work it nicely back to Baru at the point. He falls and sends it in behind, though. Kubnik there. He looks to go from behind the net. Goes one way, then the other. Cuts the breakout attempt off and keeps it deep in the Cyclone zone. The Penn's getting some pressure here. Under 6 minutes to play. Zachi keeps it in. Penn's looking to get one. Stillwagon with the pressure. Played high off the glass. Back checking is Goldberg. He gets there, breaks up the play. They carry it in further. Centering pass. Pops free. It has eyes and goes through everybody for Zachi in the corner. He works it up to Kubnik. Kubnik around one. He's got a one-on-one. He carries to the backhand side around the player and shoots. And it doesn't get in, but there's the rebound for Baru. That's right, folks. It's an appropriate time to do it. Run to the cooler. Dig deep. And grab an ice-cold Baru! The Penguins have scored to make it 10-1, the rebound. Kubnik on the rush, went to his backhand, fired it off the goalie. It got all but over the line. The referee says no goal, but the clearing attempt. I'm so excited I didn't get you a replay. You have to rewind it. The clearing attempt cleared right to the stick of Grayson Baru, who makes no doubt about it. An ice-cold Baru for every Penguins fan after that one. Hassenkope with it in his own end. Looks to carry it up. 4 minutes to play. Can they make it a 2? Let's get a deuce up there. Worked into the right wing corner, pressured by Lohr. Cincinnati clears it up. It's a 3-on-1. Back-checking Hassenkope. He'll back-check right to the puck. Cincinnati still with possession, looking to get it in. Helsel with a save. Unable to cover. The puck is loose. It's underneath a Cyclone. A Penguin player tackled on the play. That shot blocked by Ulowitz. Sent back into the left wing corner. Turning with it there, the Cyclones. Palladino clears. Now we have a shot up high. We have a roughing the call. And the Pens will head to the power play. The Seven Fields Wealth Management power play, 3:30 to play. A roughing call on a right hook. On 26 for Cincinnati. Kumnik, who had the assist on the last goal. Straub and Goldberg out there. Palladino and Zacci. Worked into the end by Straub. Pressured by Vegas Golden Nate. Works it in behind. The referee goes down. Nobody's sad to see that. Hegley comes off the blue line. He dangles one and loses control. He had it. I thought he was going to bury one there. Kumnik will follow one. He comes from behind, centers one, and his wraparound just goes wide. It jumped across the crease. And the puck cleared. Good pressure by the Penguins on the power play. Cleared up the side where there's a lot of snow, so it will not be far enough for icing. Goldberg back to get it. He plays it for Zacci. Zacci around one. Zacci pressured by the second one. Sent in offsides, no call. Goldberg will get control. He fires up for Zacci. Zacci up the right. He's got Kumnik with him. Zacci pressured from behind. Looks to center. Cut off by Cincinnati. Straub in after it. Shot up but not out. Goldberg gets possession of the blue line. He shoots one in off the goalie. Battle on the wall. It's Zacci. Working it back to Pegley. Pegley back deep for Zacci. Zacci turns off the wall. Kumnik there. Kumnik will battle. He works it forward for Zacci. Zacci loses control, and back come the Cyclones. Chipped off the wall and into the Penguins' end. Straub chases it down. Young man goes after Straub. Loses an edge and hope he's okay. He is. Went after the player instead of the puck. Puck pops free to Goldberg. Goldberg up the left. Pressure coming from a couple places. He turns with it. He's got a couple open teammates, but a lot of pressure from Cincinnati. Pens need some puck support here. 3 Penguins standing on the other side waiting for a pass. Doesn't come. Straub turns it. Picked up by the gentleman coming out of the box. The power play over. We have a Penguin penalty now. This one will be on Zacci. Minute 13 to play. 10-0 Cincinnati. They'll go to the power play here. Ulowitz takes the draw. Back for Hasenkope. Forced in further. The goal scorer, Baru, gets to it. He clears it to the right, picked off by Cincinnati. They look back door on the backhand, sent high and wide. Nice feed there, good passing play. Hasenkope comes away with it. It's taken from him, worked back to the point. Cincinnati sets it up there. They drive right in, firing high and over the net. Cleared up to the wall, brought in and replayed D to D. Same kid who just shot one wide sends one in. It's blocked by Hasenkope. Puck sits loose, dangles free. Nice save by the pad of Helsel there. Coming across, and Hasenkope blazes into the offensive zone. He's got Stillwagon. He centers for him off of a skate. 21 seconds to play. Cleared all the way down. It will not go for icing. The Cyclones will get there. They center one. Ulowitz breaks it up. 7 seconds left. Cleared by Ulowitz, not out. Cyclones turn with it. Looking for the backhander. Ulowitz there again. It's stopped. And that will end the game 10-1. The Pens get one on the board off the stick of Baru. Multiple Penguins fall at the end of the game. A little bit of a dog pile there. And we will be back in action next weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 3 days of exciting hockey action. I'll bring you as many